The cultural program now comes to an end here. But no program in the school is complete without the principal's sermon. We should request him to speak a few words and direct us what to do next.
Good morning. Let me not miss that beautiful opportunity. That is congratulating the students who participated in today's program. In a very short time, we must have spent 2 or 3 periods, lessons probably. It has been prepared in a very in a very heart-touching manner. Children, you did well. Teachers who work behind the scenes to present this program with the children, they also deserve my congratulations. Often they are all forgotten. In a big thing, small things are often forgotten. But to me, this is the most important thing. Thank you once again for the good toast you gave us this morning. Now children, I am speaking to you with a purpose. That purpose is to allow those children who were dressed up for various events to change over to school uniform and to come before the quiz competition. So I must speak for that much time until they come in for the quiz competition. As you all know, 2nd October we have a double dhamaka, Gandhiji's birthday and Lal Bahadur Shastri's birthday. Both veteran freedom fighters. Well, the day we forget such great personalities, we forget ourselves. This is what I have to say. Let us remember their sacrifices. We remember their sacrifices. Many other great leaders like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose, Chandrasekhar Azad, many other veterans have participated in the struggle for independence without any selfish motive. Their only motive was freedom of the country. So this day, the government has declared a public holiday. It is in the fitness of things, no doubt. There are many holidays we should not have. But such days, we must have a holiday. Because this reminds me of greater things we have done in the past. Now, I am not going into details of the freedom movement, etc. It's all well known, spoken every year, hammered down every year, the throat. And we all know the importance of the day. We will do well if we can tread the path shown by those great men. You know, Gandhiji mainly he stood for 2 things. One was Satya, truth, and the second was Ahimsa, non-violence. If we can pave our way with these stones, truth and non-violence, well, we will succeed in life. We will succeed in life. You see, violence is let loose so much in the country today that there is a free-for-all going on. in various states, and even the government is unable to control them. The government run by a party, the same party is involved in violence. What can the government do? Otherwise too, if it is under the influence of another party, then again violence cannot be met with violence. Gandhiji's principle that violence can be met only with non-violence, that still holds good. That still holds good. So also, the greatest casualty in public life today is truth. Truth. We can uphold truth, and if we can follow the path shown by these great men, I think we'll be serving the nation. We will also be freedom fighters. We all will be freedom fighters in this sense. In 1947, when the country became free, I still remember, as a student of class 9, I rejoiced, along with many others. In fact, I had sought permission from my principal to join the Vanar Seva, which was formed earlier. But the principal was an Englishman, he refused. He said no. Right? I couldn't take part. Because whether Englishman or Indian, my principal is my principal. I had to obey. He taught me we should first obey. And if there's a complaint, we complain later on. This is what he taught me. First obey, then complain. But today, most people complain first. They have no time to obey. So let us, on such great days of national importance, take an oath that we shall do nothing against the interests of our country and our countrymen. We shall do everything possible to follow the messages left by great men and thank those great souls who laid their laid everything down at the altar of freedom of the country. Thank you, children, for listening to me so long. We would now, I deserve an applause, I hope. We would now start our quiz competition, the competition of the day. I shall leave this podium for 2 minutes, during which the participants will be ready, everything could be got ready.